Hi, you guys. So I am going to be doing I'm going to do the fried chicken. Cook with me, the vegan fried chicken, obviously, the vegan fried chicken, cook with me. I'm going to be doing that for you guys today. So just stay tuned. I had a lot of people ask me a lot of questions about it. So I said, why not? Let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do this. So I'm going to show you guys how you can still eat healthy. Well, I'm frying it, but you know. They say fried foods aren't good for you, but everything in moderation. I just want to show you guys another option, okay? If you maybe don't feel like eating meat that night and you want to do something different. I don't like tofu. I'm not a tofu girl. But with me doing it the way the texture that I have it in order to make the fried chicken is really good. So what I do is I go ahead and, okay, first of all, let's start this off right. This recipe that I'm about to do, I tweaked it and made it my own, but it originally started from Mary's Test Kitchen. She has a YouTube channel, and then Edyn Jacks, she did it and she followed it from Mary's Kitchen. I do watch Edyn Jacks Channel a lot. Mary's Test Kitchen, I didn't even know about it until Edyn Jacks had mentioned it. So I kind of stole it from Edyn Jacks, who stole it from Mary's Kitchen, and so forth. And anyone that wants to steal it from me, you can. So again, like I said, I took it from Edyn Jacks, but I tweaked it and I'm making it my own. I'm not doing the whole vegan egg thing because I didn't hear too many good things about it. I heard it stinks. I heard it didn't taste that well. And I've been doing some other egg substitutes myself on my own, using like mustard and water, or chia seeds and water, or flax seeds and water, stuff like that. So I am going to be doing that for you guys right now, today. Let's go. Let's get it done. All right, you guys, so let's do some prepping, okay? So in this one bowl, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just put some flour, some organic white flour. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in there. Okay, I'm gonna use all of that. And then I'm gonna put some cornstarch, because you know the cornstarch makes it really crunchy. So I'm going to be putting the cornstarch in with the flour. And I don't do a lot of measuring, you guys. I just go for it, honestly. That's just what I do. So I'm just putting some cornstarch. That's like, what, one full big tablespoon maybe, I guess. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to also, well, I'm going to wait to put the breadcrumbs because I'm going to be like dipping everything. I'm going to be dipping the tofu twice. But so right now, let's just leave that as that, okay? We're going to leave that as that. But I am going to be seasoning my flour. So I'm going to do some onion powder. I'm heavy-handed on the seasonings, y'all. But I'm not heavy-handed on the salt. But I am heavy-handed like with seasonings. I just think that that's everything. How do your food how does it taste good if you ain't got it seasoned? You know? Oh, you guys. Woo-hoo. Just thought of something. Didn't do this before, but I'm putting some lemon pepper up in this piece. Yes. Have some lemon. Now, this is some salt. I am going to put some salt in there. Some pepper, some paprika. This is some pepper. I'm going to do some paprika. A little more pepper. Oh, I forgot I put lemon pepper in it, didn't I? Some parsley. And I think that'll be it, you guys. Some parsley. So, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so I'm just going to mix it. Over here, I'm going to take some water that I had boiling. And the only reason I want it warm, you guys, is because I need to be able to have my chicken bouillon cube melt in it. So what we're doing right here is making like this is called not chicken cubes, so it mimics the taste of, you know, supposed to be like a chicken flavor, and it's really good, honestly. So I'm gonna put that in there. They did it with the vegetable, with the I think they did it with like vegetable broth, some kind of broth, I don't know, but I'm gonna make my own. And I put the water warm because I want this to be able to melt in there. I have the tofu. I have the tofu right here, and it's extra firm tofu. So what I'm going to do is I am just, because I don't have like those little bags, those I got gnats now. I got gnats, but I don't have like that little bag that a lot of people use to like make cheeses and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna open it up, drain the water, okay, and then what I'm gonna do is, I seen Edyn Jacks do it this way. I'm just gonna take the tofu out, and I'm just literally gonna take it and I'm gonna smash it, you guys, between 2 plates. Okay, don't judge me, but this is how I'm gonna get the juice out. You see? You see how much juice? Because it's like a sponge, you guys. So it just like really holds in all of that flavor. That soy flavor. That's a lot. Okay, so I'm just trying to get it out as much as possible. So what I did for it to get also help with the texture, you guys, is I purchased the tofu, threw it in the freezer, let it stay in there 2 days, took it out, defrosted it overnight. When I got up in the morning, I threw it back in the freezer, and then I let it stay in there for one day, and then I defrosted it again overnight, and then I threw it back in the freezer. Now, they only did it twice, but I'm doing it 3 times because I wanted to see. I did it 3 times last time, and I really liked the texture and the way it came out, and I didn't get sick or anything. I don't think the food was, like, spoiled or it did anything. I don't think it tainted the food or anything like that. So, I'm just trying to get all of this little juice out, you guys, as much as possible. So that's why I'm still squeezing. Just trying to get it out. Oh, you gotta be strong to be doing this stuff. Okay. And then, so you can see it's nice and firm. It's starting to break up. I did that. So, but what I am gonna do is I'm gonna take some paper towel and I'm gonna put this back on the plate here. Okay. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and like try to push down on it to try to soak out any more moisture that may be in it that I wasn't able to get out on my own with these no muscles that I got, you know. And look how wet that is. So that just goes to show you that tofu, it just like absorbs all of that liquid. And that's what I'm gonna be doing with, look at it, it's still wet. So what I'm gonna be doing with that base, with the water and the not chicken stock, I'm gonna be placing that in there so it could soak up all of that flavor in, and then I could start battering it to fry it. So right now I'm just trying to get out all of this juice as much as I can, you guys. This is the tofu after I've already squeezed out all of the texture, you know, the water and the liquid and stuff. This is my broth. Now, yeah, the broth is kind of smushed into the bottom of the pan, but it's okay. It's all flavoring. It's clean. It's going to do what it do. So right now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be just like separating the tofu like I seen them do. So if you could see this, it literally looks like a sponge, you guys. It literally looks like a sponge. So I'm just like going to separate that. Right here throughout the middle, I'm just going to try to pull that apart there. I want it to separate on its own. I'm not going to force it. so that it could just separate however it separates. Don't worry about the little pieces that's falling, because you're going to gather that up and you're going to fry that too. Don't worry about it. Okay, so right now I have this, and look, it literally looks like a sponge, right? So that piece fell off. Okay, so I'm just going to start breaking them off in chunks. Literally, like, just breaking them off and placing them right in this broth that I have here. Because I want that broth to soak, I want this to soak in all of that broth flavor so I could get to battering and frying. Okay. All right, and these are just some pieces left over. So here it is, you guys, in the broth. As you can see, it's already soaked in all of that not chicken cubes with water. That's all that was. So I'm just pushing it like this so it could soak up through there, get all up in there. I want to go through every nook and cranny of this tofu. Okay, that's what I want. I want it to go through there. Okay, there's the flour dressing. So now it's time to make my vegan egg. All right, it's time for the vegan egg. So I just have a bowl here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pour like a teaspoon of maybe some chia seeds in here. Okay, and then, you know, when you put the chia seeds in there, you have to add some water. So let's add. Now you see this? Don't you hate when people do this? And nobody did that but Erica. Why wouldn't you fill that up? Just tell me why wouldn't you fill it up? Okay, put some water, right? We're going to put some water. That's like a half a cup. Now, I'm not going to put that back in the refrigerator. I'll be just as good as she is. Just as bad as she is. All right, I'm filling that up. All right, so then what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to take some mustard. Put some mustard, right? I'm just squirt like a tablespoon of mustard in there. And then this, your egg substitute, okay? I'm not going to do the vegan egg thing. Make my own egg. See? You see that, you guys? So what I'm also going to do, you guys, is I'm going to go ahead and take it a tiny step further. And I'm going to pour a tiny bit, like a half a teaspoon of cornstarch in the egg mixture, right? Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Make my own eggs. Okay. All right, so I make my own egg. See that, you guys? See that? Look like an egg to me, don't it? All right, so now we have that. We have this already soaked up. Oh, look, it's gone. The juice is all gone, you guys. No more juice, okay? So what I'm going to do is, let me get a plate. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dip the egg. Dip the meat in the egg, right? Hold on, you guys. I gotta get this together. And then in the flour. And then I'm gonna put it on that plate, because I need to be able to put it on that plate, because we're gonna go back and dip it again in the egg 2 times. And then I'm gonna add the panko breadcrumbs to the flour for the second coating. And you guys, I almost forgot. I have to sprinkle some of this nutritional yeast inside of this flour. So I am going to do that. In the meantime, I just turned on my pan. And I am going to fill it with some oil, so the oil can start getting hot. All right. So that oil can start getting hot. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this oil in and let this start getting nice and hot. I like to deep fry my stuff, y'all. I don't like pan frying. But I'm just going to put enough so that it could coat it or whatever. And trust me, the oil won't go bad, because if I want to make french fries, I'll pour it in like a deeper pot or something like that. But, yeah, so that's what we have here. I just used some vegetable oil. That's all. So now, you see my egg, y'all? Okay, so now, and you see all of the juices soaked up for that. So right now, in this flour, I need to go ahead and put in that nutritional yeast. All right, let's add the yeast. Nutritional yeast throughout the flour. Just a little bit, you guys. Probably like what's that, like a tablespoon? A tablespoon and a half, maybe. All right, so we just mix that up. All right, now it's time to start transferring the chicken. So, oh, okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and squeeze out like some juice before I place it in the egg. So I'll take it. Sorry guys, everything is so small here, so limited space, the limited space, you guys. Can y'all see that? Okay, y'all can see it better than it was. Okay, so dip it in the egg. Okay, we're gonna dip that in the egg, and then we're gonna go ahead and put it in this flour here, and then we're going to sit it over here on this plate, and we're going to keep on moving. I'm squeezing out some of that broth juice, you guys. So I have that. Put it here in this flour mixture. All right, you guys. So you see, I got a plate full right here. All right, so now time for the panko breadcrumbs. I'm just gonna pour them out here, and then I'm just gonna dip them back. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna dip it back in the egg wash. Okay, I'm not gonna drench it like I did the first time, but I am gonna just coat it because I want this crunchy topping to go on there, and I want it to be able to really do what it's supposed to do, which is make it very crunchy and mimic chicken. So, all right, you guys. So there it goes. It's frying. It's looking good, ain't it? Getting nice and golden brown. Okay. So this is what it's looking like. I'm just gonna be frying a few at a time because I don't want them to overcook. Look at that, you guys. I don't see that, you guys. It's looking nice and golden brown. I like my stuff fried hard, so I'm gonna just, you know, leave it in here a little longer. Okay, you guys. This is the second batch. Ooh, that looks so good, doesn't it? Look at that. It's nice and high, and you see the parsley all on it. It really tastes good, you guys. Like, it's really good, no lie. You see this big boy right here? I can like make like, ooh, it's hot. Ooh, it's hot. All right, so I can make like a, do you hear that? You hear that crunch? All right, don't be talking about it ain't crunchy. All right, so this one, I can like make a chicken sandwich with some lettuce and tomatoes and onions. Woo woo! I have my own little Chick-fil-A. Hello. This is another thing. I just don't understand. Who says vegans can't eat good? Who says vegans cannot eat good? You can still eat good and be vegan. You really can. Everything in moderation, though, you guys. I know the fried stuff is not always good, but I want to live. I don't want to seem like I don't want things to get boring for me. I don't want to lose what I've already gained. I gained so much since I've turned vegan. I'll be 1 year in December. of this year. So yeah, you guys. You can't have fried chicken without the hot sauce, right? Got some hot sauce. I'm opening up. I like Pete's. I used to like the what's that other one that everybody like? That Red Hot. But it's salty. Ain't it salty? I stopped using that years ago. But this is that Texas Pete. Let me break one in half for you. I just grabbed any random one. And let me look at that. And look how juicy it is, you guys. You see how juicy that is? You see that? It still has juice in it. Y'all see that? It got juice. Woo woo. I'm getting happy now, y'all. I'm about to eat me a piece of this. Look at that. Here you guys go. You can taste it. All right, you guys. Taste test. You hear that crunch? I went to with my mouth open, but I want you to hear that crunch. Sorry, Lord, for tasting that chicken without saying my grace. Heavenly Father, I pray this meal is blessed by you. I pray, Lord, that it does nourishing things to my body. I pray you bless the cook. Okay. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Oh. You guys. Just want you to hear that crunch though. I want you to hear that crunch though.